And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. That one ripped. Betts hauls it in, and there's one away. This is Corbin Carroll. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He'll circle the bases. His 14th of the year. It's 1-0.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Here's Gurriel. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Christian Walker. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
That's back-to-back singles for them. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One down. Emmanuel Rivera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Dives, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And first offering is fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Foul ball. The 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. One runs in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So two down. Nick Ahmed stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A 3-run rocket, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now the catcher up to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the fence. And wow, he puts on the brakes at first, so just a 2-out single. Man at first, Jake McCarthy digs in now. That one ripped right center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Moreno around third. He'll score easily. And it's now a 6-run lead. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Michael Grove out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Number 75 takes over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 75, Nick Robertson.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And that one hammered Taylor. Going back some more, That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Man at second here with 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Marte around third. He scores. It's 8-0. Round second, digging for third. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now an 8-0 game. Back here in L.A. and on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Mookie Betts will get us started. The pitch. And there's the strike. Singy Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes the nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Pitchers and catchers have a unique bond in general, but Gallen and Carson Kelly actually lived together for a while when they played at AAA. Technically, it was Kelly's apartment, and Gallen slept on an air mattress.
Got to do what you got to do coming through the minor leagues, but that can definitely help to strengthen that bond, be on the same page when you get into the ball game.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish, and he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kicks and fires. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that's a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Smith makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
That catches the outside corner. Strike one.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And the 0-2. He goes down looking. Dodgers down in order. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker, and he tied the College World Series record for most. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So a man aboard. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Emmanuel Rivera. And he boots it.
That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And now the right fielder, Pavin Smith. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Fouled off left side. And a pitch. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. An absolutely majestic shot. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Yency Almonte gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Nick Ahmed here to hit. He's already homered in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, catcher,
Gabriel Moreno will hit next. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Ahmed gets his lead at first. Nobody out. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on it.
This one driven into the outfield. Could score a pair. One run is in. Rojas, relay to third, and he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Ketel Marte, 1 for 2. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Waste no time there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
That one ripped. And out of here. He blasts one out to right. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 16-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Caleb Ferguson comes on now.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Christian Walker, the next to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
One out, runner at second. Emmanuel Rivera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a base hit into right. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered in this game. Rolled to short, could be two. There's one.
Out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and Martinez.
The designated